Well, hello there. My name is Mark Miles, and I love helping trainers, presenters, workshop facilitators really take the results to the next level. And in today's video, I want to talk to you about something that may seem a little bit harsh to the amateur. But today's video is all about how an amateur thinks about a workshop or how they think about designing a presentation. And what we need to realize is that how an amateur thinks about something and how a professional thinks about it are very different. Or even an advanced trainer, or even someone who's got a little bit of experience behind themselves. And the purpose of this video is to help the amateur get to the professional stage as quick as possible. Because let me tell you right now, audiences are sick and tired of the amateurs doing what they do. And we really want to get people across the line and get a little bit more experience under our belt as quick as possible so that we stop doing what the amateurs are doing. Now, today in the video, I want to go through some fundamental things that an amateur thinks about a presentation that that a professional cringes at and goes, "What the are you doing? Stop!" Right? Now, it can take a few months of experience or years of experience to get to the point where you realize how wrong that is. But come on, folks, let's just get over that preconception or the ideas and let's bust through them. Let's get over these ideas that are holding you back, right? And we all know them, but let's articulate them. The first one is, how does an amateur know, or how do they think that a presentation's gone well? Or, what are their thoughts when they're designing a presentation? Well, the first one that they think is that the more content they put in to the presentation, maybe they've got a 1 hour presentation or a 1 day presentation or a half day workshop or a 30-minute or a 20-minute PowerPoint session. The amateur thinks, how much can I get in there? How many videos can I show? How much information can I pack in? And at the end of the thing or the end of the event, they go, "Oh, I ran out of time. Oh, I didn't get to show the thing. I didn't get to do the thing. Or, I only had more time." It was all about time. That was the problem. The event, the organizer didn't give me enough time. Didn't have enough time. And you kind of realize over time, guess what? It wasn't about the time, folks. It wasn't about the time at all. It had nothing to do with the time. And eventually, when you've been presenting a little bit of time, you realize more is actually worse. And you start to realize that less is better and better quality less is better. And that leads to the second point, which is not about how much you get through. It's not how much quickly you can get through your session plan. It's not how quickly you can get through your training plan. It's not how many videos you can quickly get through, but how much of what you actually go through actually enters the minds of your audience. That somebody listening to you actually bloody learn something. Now, I know it sounds a little bit harsh, but so many times when people are first starting out, and I've been guilty of it myself, will think, oh, it's like I just got to get through everything, and if I get through everything, then I have done a good job. But eventually, when you put your ego aside for a second, you realize it's not about you, it's not about the content, but it's actually all about your audience. And when you make that shift to it's all about my audience, well, then you start to go, have my audience actually learn something? When they go away from this session, will they do something different? Will they think differently? How will they think differently? What will they do that will prove to me that this session has been a success? And amateurs, when they first start out, they put together PowerPoints, 20 slides, 30 slides, and they go, I'm going to pack so much in. If I get through it, that is a success. But I'm going to postulate to you that's an absolute failure. If you get through it and no one learns anything, or no one goes out and does anything different, you failed. Sorry, you failed. absolute failure as a trainer, as a presenter, as a keynote presenter. If no one does anything different, I don't know if people felt good for the 20 minutes, the 30 minutes, the 90 minutes, but if they go out and do nothing different, you fail. But of the reality. Third one, an amateur would think, oh, if my video works, that is a success. If I play the video, it works, and everyone maybe has a laugh, that's a success. Well, again, professional looks at that and go, absolute failure. Absolute failure. Because basically all you've done is just made them feel good for 30 seconds or 5 minutes or 1 minute, however long you played the video. A professional goes, how do I optimize the video? How do I show the video so that people get the maximum learning outcome? And there's a setup to the video, there's a debrief to the video, and the video itself transforms people's thinking so much that there is value actually derived from adding in the video, right? So an amateur goes, yeah, your video worked. Yeah, kind of that should be the standard there, folks, right? So really, a professional, on the other hand, they are looking to go, all right, cool, couple of things. What is the biggest outcome that I want to create? What do I want my audience doing differently as a result of going through my workshop, my training session? What do I want them doing differently? And I'm going to list it out. Next, what are the 3 things that I want them to remember from my session? What are the 3 things I want them to remember from my session? And next, how can I reinforce those 3 things throughout my session as much as possible? Next, how can I simplify my content even more? Next, if I'm going to add in a video, how can I maximize the value of that video and really make it come alive and make it an active learning experience or training experience to my audience? And the last is that the great advanced trainer is looking to make their delivery more of a dialogue as opposed to a monologue. An amateur, when they first start out, very much focused on saying the right words and speaking. But an advanced trainer is going, how can I engage the audience? How can I ask questions to them? What questions am I going to ask? When am I going to ask those questions? And how do I make it an engaging experience as opposed to I'm going to dump on and show up, throw up kind of approach? Whereas a professional trainer, advanced trainer, presenter is looking to build a learning experience so that the audience walk away doing different as a result of interacting with you and whatever you present. Awesome, folks. On that note, just wanted to go through some of the fundamental beliefs that really hold people back when they're first starting out as amateur trainers and amateur presenters. Folks, it's not about getting through your content. It's not about, yes, I got it all done. It's not about, if I only have more time. That's bullshit, folks. That really is the lamest way to think about it. It's how do I give less and have more of an impact? Keep it simple, keep it well defined, and make sure everything you do is an engaging experience with your crowd and your audience. Yes, it can take some experience. Yes, it can take some practice, but let's get to that point as quick as possible because everybody is getting sick and tired of the death by PowerPoint. And we can all do better, folks. Absolutely. On that note, thanks for watching the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's get this message out there and let's continue to raise the standards of training throughout Australia and the world. Thanks for watching, team, and we'll see you on the next one.